Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing this June the 10th, 2025, daily noontime cryptocurrency, the blockchain technology, gold and silver bullion video that you've come to expect, love, need, and deserve from the number one retail cryptocurrency and investing station that's there for you, the retail trader and investor. And that's why we ask you to bell notification and comment down below to help spread the message, continue the word each and every day, and expand our influence and audience to help educate, inform with truth and trust to help you and better navigate these manipulated waters. And if we look at what's going on in the Bitcoin price, we did have that big pump yesterday. And then today we've just been kind of trading sideways. Nothing's really happened today in the Bitcoin price. The Ethereum price did have a big pump. You can see the moving averages still trending up, but I got some stuff now in the background, so it makes it hard to move these. Move this over to here. You can see where the moving averages are currently in the Bitcoin price. You can see we had that ferocious rally the other day or over the weekend. I think it started on Friday. Yeah, Friday was the down day, and then the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now today we've had the uptrend off of the 50-day moving average, which is now currently sitting at 101,828. There was the rising channel that we were in. That's our technical target that we put in when the price was breaking north of $97,000. We put that up there. You can see it's almost there right now. We're about to inch by a new all-time high. And that's what we're watching this week to see if this continues to shoot up. And if it continues to shoot up, you'll eventually run into that technical target and this uptrending major upper resistance, which would be this rising channel now, as it was using it as support, and then support way back there. If it came back up on a ferocious rally like it's attempting to do, like today or tomorrow, it would be up here, or the next day, the next few days, up by that technical target. Then it could use it as major upper resistance to trade back down. If it falls here at any point, obviously, just like you've seen here, the uptrending 50 is major support, followed by the 100-day moving average, which is right there near the 97,000 and change. And that's what we're watching out for in the short term. And that's what this update is going to be about, is the short term updates there with the price action. The Bitcoin dominance, you can see, had a nice return rally after it had the dump. Then it had a return rally, and now it's starting to trade back down. So this will be interesting. As you do know, the correlation with this is when you have a big downturn in the dominance, the altcoins can rally. But when dominance is rising, irregardless of what the actual price of Bitcoin's doing, altcoins like to tank and consolidate to the downside when dominance is rising. If we look at the Ethereum price was the one that had a big move earlier today. You can see we again successfully bounced off of the 200-day moving average, and we're in that same area that with this consolidation, just like we had that consolidation along and just above the 1799 top part of that light blue major support area. Then you had the pump. Then you had another extended period of a consolidation, but this time along and just above the 200-day moving average. And now you pumped and just broken past this regional wick before a slight consolidation. And it's still in this Bart Simpson pattern. But if it breaks out of this, which it's attempting to do today, our upper target, it will come straight to 3,058.30, bottom part of this green support and resistance box, right, which is from where this big flush down and bottom part of this local capitulation, where you went from about $3,400 all the way down to about $1,393 swing low. On any kind of correction, obviously the 200 days, your major short-term support, along with the underneath 50 and 100-day moving average, because if you got below all three of those, obviously this is your major underneath support on a breakdown. But we haven't shown any signs of a breakdown. We've just been showing signs of consolidation and a continuation to the upside. Same thing with what we got going on here in the XRP or XLM, is we're just below the 50-day moving average and just below the 200-day also, which the two of these are essentially sitting on top of each other right now. And that's where the price is, just below that. And you can see we have our track in the background. We have the outliner The one that wants to pump crazy to the upside is more darker and blue, and you can see that really starts to take off late June into July, where you have a big takeoff. And actually 3 of the tracks go up in July. You see that track 1's the outliner to the upside, track 2, track 3, the means of the 2, and then our outliner to the downside. So this is going to be very interesting. We bounced again off of the 25 cents. We're sitting just below these parallel running, almost all 3 of them on top of each other moving averages. As long as you're below it, you're flirting with this major 25-cent support and resistance box that you have to stay above, or there's a big fall to the downside. You get back above it, you can make a run at this regional top here, and then make a run at a major resistance zone that you actually fell through way back here in the chart. You see that way back there. Back in January, you came through it. That was a major support level, and you turned it into a resistance. And that would be where you would come up to if you can get back above the moving averages. But right now, you're just below them, so we're going to continue to watch that. The XRP is in a similar area as the XLM, but it's actually just above the moving averages right now. You can see it's sitting actually just on top of the 50 and the 100-day moving average, which are on top of each other. So you got to stay on top of this, and you can run to the 255 and try to get up to the 302 level. But if you get forced back below this, you're going to come back to the 208 neckline support, which is right where the 200-day moving average is, which is where this regional double bottom on the 31st and on the 5th held and got you this little brief rally here. If you break the moving averages, though, the 208 neckline support, you would come all the way down here very, very quickly. The regional local bottom that we had down there from this head and shoulders. So this is an exciting time. There'll be an altcoin video coming out a little bit later on this afternoon. Like the channel, help spread the movement of truth, trust, education, and information. I'm not a financial advisor. These are only my personal opinions on the market. Jay.